Start. Okay, why am I off screen? That's a bit better, I guess. Oh, it's such a pain that I'm off screen. Why am I off screen? I really don't get why. No, yeah, that was your cue to get in here. Hey guys, Michael89 here, and today I'm here with
Wes.
Wes, good job. I'm proud of you. You actually said your name. That's a step in the right direction. But yeah, so today we are playing a very different game. I don't think that either of us are really sure exactly what we're doing here. But I've heard a lot of stuff about this psychological horror game called Doki Doki Literature Club. And so Wesley agreed to do some of the voices and stuff like that. And so that's basically where we are right now. And so, yeah. Anyway. Oh, by the way, so there was a warning before the game started about, you have to be over 13 to play this and stuff like that, and it's got depressing topics in it and stuff like that. So if you but if you don't want to be facing those types of topics, then yeah. But anyway, this it's going to the thing about this game is it's disguised. It's not shown in the way that it actually is, apparently. So that's just so you guys know in advance. I think later on I'll probably... I heard some stuff about possibly needing to look in the game files and stuff like that as well. So that's going to be really interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and hit new game. Alright, we already discussed this as far as names. What we wanted our name to be. I'm being... paid. I'm being paid. But yeah, so our name choice, we decided, would have to be, of course, Nathan. Why would it not be Nathan? Nathan is the perfect name, am I right, Wes?
Oh, yes.
Would you like to kind of just tag your campaign here? Give it a shout out?
Hashtag free Nathan.
I thought it was shortened to Free Nate. But
Hashtag free Nate.
okay. Either one works. I mean, both are equally important. But yeah, so let's go ahead and pull this up. This is going to be one of your ones.
Hey!
Alright. Quieter, but more emotion. Not that quiet, emotion.
Hola!
Okay, here. I see an annoying girl running towards
Oh, Jesus Christ, what have I gotten myself into?
waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Oh, you get dirt.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. This is already a really obviously weird game, and I know that this is going to last for a while this way, and then it's going to go into the creepy stuff. At least that's what I've been hearing, and I really hope I haven't been getting lied to. Let's just hope that I haven't been getting lied to. Okay, I would walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Okay. Let's see. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. So this is the voice that you're doing. This is the person who you're doing the voice for, Wes. Go ahead, do your ah. We're going.
I mean, what the fun?
Okay, we're going to get developed voices for all these characters. Alright.
I overslept again. But I cocked you this time.
Oh, great. This is going to be an interesting playthrough.
Maybe, but only because...
Oh, no, this is my voice. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean,
Nathan can never be mean. Nathan can absolutely never be mean. Here, let's see. I'm curious. Let's go into this, and then let's see participants. I'm kind of curious how many people are in here right now. Okay. Anyway, that's mean, Nathan. Okay. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think. This is going to be a weird game.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all.
You need to be slightly louder so that it actually picks it up in the mic.
I guess you don't.
Not that loud.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Skyward. This is so. No, you need to do like the really high pitched laugh for this.
He.
Like, that type of thing. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Nathan.
What?
Have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you already.
No, this is me.
Oh.
Stupid. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true.
You say that every single time.
You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did, just in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. That sounds like every conversation for me on a daily basis. I am trying to connect to this game, but it's really, really tough. So far. So Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, even though I'm perfectly content just getting getting by on the average. On the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's the route that the game's going down. Just kind of a mix of the two.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Sounds about right. That's the first thing that I've actually like agreed with this.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because
what is that?
You're not used to the real world.
Well, okay, so here's the interesting thing here. Note the use of die. I feel like it's very possible that we are going, and because obviously the game is going into like depressing topics and stuff, so I feel like that might come in later. All right.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. I feel like half of this dialogue...
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Fine.
Yay.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree... More than that, I'm surprised Anyway. Okay, this seems to just go on for a while. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a lot of stuff that we just want to skip on this. It's just going to get so weird. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Wrong thing. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Sounds like me.
So true. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime.
Oh my god. Hello.
Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out.
I'm so freaking god.
I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting and spacing out, so I came in.
Oh, great.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Oh boy. Why don't you? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Hey Nathan.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going into your club. Meanie.
Okay, Mike, I think the girl voice is better.
No, but like the question is like getting all of them.
Okay.
Right? Well, you can do. Do you want to do the? Do you want to do Nathan's voice? And then I'll try.
Sure.
All right. You're reading, like any long sections though, because I'm not doing that. All right. Here you go.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature.
Are you trying to send a call to help to Nathan? Oh, you're saying, Ola. There's the call to help. Alright.
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
So many promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out.
No, for this, all you need to do is just...
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
I'm allergic.
It's here.
Oh shit. Oh shoot. And thus today makes the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classmates and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Oh, everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new... Oh, wait, no, that's you.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure
Oh
meeting
my god.
Sayori is, always says nice... Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? Brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Nathan. What a nice surprise. I'm not going to be able to remember these different voices. Welcome to the Literature Club.
You just gotta base it on their facial expressions.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
All words escape me in this situation.
We know where this is going.
I'm not saying that.
What are we doing with our lives? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh.
Sayori says that quietly.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
into my ear and turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Okay.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Nathan. What is that? Alright. Alright, this is you.
Is it though?
Yeah. This is you embodied in a game. This is exactly what you're like in real life.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica.
It's a weird...
however you say it, was probably the most popular
Monica.
girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic.
I say let's go with Monica for it because that's what it looks like, but like it's a weird spelling. I completely agree.
Basically, completely out of my league. Oh yeah.
Alright, so I've seen some things in reviews and stuff. Like, I haven't seen much, but all I've seen is basically a bunch of reviews relating to Monica. And so, apparently something really weird happens involving Monica. And I'm really worried because of it. But anyway. Alright.
So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
You too.
There you go.
Come sit down, Nathan. Made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. I don't remember the voices anymore. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
Jesus Christ. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori.
It's monoch. What? I don't think that's quite right. Okay.
Natsuki
You have
and
so much
Yuri
reading,
walk
actually.
over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet.
I thought that I was going to
Still
have more
feeling
time.
awkward to take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
No.
Ta-da! Ooh, ah!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing.
Alright, we don't need that much detail.
Everything.
There's so much detail. So cute! I had no idea you were that so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first and Monica follows.
It's just like so much extra like unnecessary dialogue. It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face.
It's delicious.
Just go ahead and skip that line.
Wait, what is it? Oh yeah, I just skipped that one. There's no
Natsuki
point.
is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite it.
So much detail, why?
Okay, just... This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe. Not for you know, you, dummy.
Alright.
You have like no emotion in your voice.
I'm so lost.
I'm trying so hard here.
Just keeps.
She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
I guess. Why not? Don't let yourself be. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. That's
insulted. Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club? I didn't. I don't want to be here
I was
anymore.
afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed to play this game.
You know, I think that we're going to be about on that level for the first, like, hour or so, and then it's going to, like jump up and, like, just insanity, I think. And from what I've heard, I really hope that it's, like, truly up to the hype. We'll make you feel right at home here, okay? Because, like, the reviews are literally, like, 10 out of 10 on Steam, I think.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica,
I'm
surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know.
What is that?
I know, it's so weird. Like, why? To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I keep on looking at the screen rather than the camera. I'm sorry. I'm looking at you, just I'm looking at your names. Yeah. It's important. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three.
It's tough to get the spelling.
Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So Nathan, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well,
oh no.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
This is
manga. I muttered quietly to manga. I muttered quietly to Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces...
we don't need that detail. It's just... My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about all her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's so obvious the way her eye... Oh my god.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I read a horror book once.
I read a horror book once.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you normally write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes and your poems, everything you do is... Ah.
Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and... Okay.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive.
What? Oh.
Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. It's deep. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Dot dot dot.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to hear everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. This is just how I'm going to do it every time. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, we have a new member. I think it would. I think it will help us. I can never remember Monica's voice. I can never remember it. I think it will help us all grow and get a little more comfortable with each other, strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Nathan? Good old Nathan.
Monica smiles warmly at me again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Oh boy. Yeah, what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I'll lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought... Nathan...
You all...
you know...
writing your poems, pressing you to pay in order to spend every day. Wait.
I'm not going to make you read that. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
There we go. Right. Yes, I'm so happy.
He wraps her arms around me.
Alright.
Hey.
You really did scare us for a moment. If you really came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Let's make it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Nathan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, they continue to chit-chat, and they clean up
the food. Just TLDR. Hey Nathan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Yes,
the names.
4 girls.
The 4 girls.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Probably not. Perhaps I'll have the chance. Yeah.
Come on.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight.
Are we going to, like, have to write... It's time to write a poem! Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like.
We need to make a super dark and morbid poem.
Okay, so that one would be directed.
Oh shoot! Actually, give us words.
Okay.
I thought we were writing it from scratch.
So are we thinking like really dark and morbid?
Yes.
Okay, so
yeah. Scars.
Scars? Oh, that one with her? I expected her to be. I don't know. Okay. Let's go with. How about memories? Because that can be kind of dark. Oh, okay. Meager. No. Let's... no, I'm not going to comment. Not going to comment on that, but you know. Vivacious. Okay, that one worked. Okay.
Depression.
There. It's the happiest one who goes with depression. What?
Anger.
Anger.
Wrath. Oh, these are a bunch of good words. Lazy.
Wrath. Let's go with wrath. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Grief.
Death. Or grief. Yeah, grief. Let's go with grief. Why is it always her? And it's like the happiest thing, or the saddest things. Why is it her when she's like
alone?
Misery.
Okay.
Misery. I'm so confused by this. We need to do this one because it's the name of the game, of course. Let's see.
Do calm.
Eternity.
Okay.
Eternity's kind of like, you know.
Determination.
Determination.
Fear. Oh no, defeat. Yes.
Why is it her? Graveyard.
Oh.
Alright. Unrequited. Okay, never mind. No one I expected. Unstable.
Hurt. Oh, actually, yeah, doing
unstable.
Oh.
Melancholy is a good one.
Yeah.
Tragedy.
Yes. Oh yeah. Suicide.
There we go. Massacre.
Okay.
Contamination.
They've changed.
Yeah, they're getting darker now. Explode. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
I like that we have the option of like really dark ones. Hi again, Nathan. Oh, we're going to have like such long reading sections that are going to be so weird. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Nathan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Oh. Find yourself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Nathan always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Oh, and helps me with busy work even without me even asking. And cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
So you're worried that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Wait, did the stream crash? No, it's still live. I'm kind of confused because, like,
I doxed the stream.
just with your mind. Here, let's see.
There's no participants already checked.
That's what? Okay, something's going on with the stream. Well, let's try. Alright, that might fix it. That fixed it to like perfect quality. Alright, sorry guys if the stream like crashed or something. I think that might have been what happened. And then it just didn't let people back on. But yeah, we're still going. Don't worry. If it missed out on a full section.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Nathan can become good friends too.
No.
Oh, that's you.
Sayori.
We're still pretty close to the beginning, Ian.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Holy shit, Nathan.
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
You can just say that.
Worry
You can
about
just
it.
say that in the stream.
Oh yeah, true.
You've been like sending all these messages, and it's like, yeah, you can just say.
Just
it.
I'm a moderator. I already said it.
Oh, you did. Okay.
First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
No. Is that so?
No.
No.
No, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. That was way too quiet. I don't know if the mic even picked it up. Okay, go ahead. Oh, well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, and even if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, that's you.
How is this girl accidentally...
Okay. I want to get out of this
She
section
picked me out a
fast.
book. I'll definitely read this.
I
I
enthusiastically take the
book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club.
That doesn't seem to be the case.
But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are just having a cheery conversation in the corner. What does that even mean? Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading.
Try reading a bit louder because I don't think that it's actually...
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading.
That's better.
I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be in the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and then our eyes meet for a split second.
No.
That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out.
That's just pacing out.
Basically. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have even noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore, yes. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Look at the message from Ian. Only 4 more
4 more hours of this?
What?
I can't go through 4 hours of this. I can't. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that you're telling me, but I decided to let it go. 4 hours? I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Maybe that's going to be what the game's like. I hope. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Closes the book and scans her eyes over the back.
the book is entitled.
The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
Oh, that's you actually.
There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison.
What?
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? She made it sound like it'd be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. She gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Nathan?
No.
It's not that.
Not that. I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Totally forgot that Yuri is into these things.
I wonder if this is actually like based off of how our poem went. Like, I wonder if it had gone, if it would have gone to a different person instead of Yuri if we had gone with a different type of poem.
She's so shy and recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just oh, here's your turn.
Oh, it's just kind of, it's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans.
What?
I'm rambling, aren't I? That's actually like, what? Okay, I think that's kind of like a first hand. Yeah, this is going to be weird. Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize.
We kind of focused on her. We tried to pick out the darker words because we knew that she was into like reading horror stories and stuff like that. So that's what we kind of focused on there, Ian. But yeah.
I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
Good, because I'm not. Ah, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
I'm legitimately going to do this every single time.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had to put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. I know this is painful.
Yeah. just sit down.
You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry.
Should be.
It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to.
Someone sitting beside you.
How does that make any sense? Like, in a regular classroom, there are going to be people on either side of you, in front of and behind you. This is a weird school. That is reading and coding. Oh, okay. That makes a bit more sense. Okay.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Wow, Nathan, you're a bit like...
Nathan's trying too hard.
You're a bit obsessed with yourself, don't you think? Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about me reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is the corner of my eye.
Is the corner of my eye? In the corner of my eye. She is the corner of my eye.
I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glanced over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
This is sorry. I was just...
You really
apologize a lot, don't you?
This shouldn't be this awkward. Why is it this awkward?
I know, like it goes so overboard. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Ah ha ha.
No, you need to do like the Tommy Wiseau laugh, like ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha. And we'll get it later on.
Here, this should work, right? No, just
keep going. I suppose so. You just don't want to read this, do you? Hey, I'm not reading it either.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here. Oh, did the stream crash?
Thank God!
No, it didn't. No, it didn't, because there's still someone in here, apparently. No, yeah, alright, yeah, he just switched accounts. Yeah, he's still here. That's amazing!
Whatever.
Just
skip it! Just skip it. I can't do it.
You guys can, like, quickly read it if you want to. But, like, we're... It's actually kind of distracting me. It just keeps going. It never ends. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah? game is fantastic.
What?
To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I'm having trouble turning the page. I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance at her face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Don't know why you're still in literature club.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient.
Shame he has dyslexia. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page for me, so I turn it by my own volition. I continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an...
Go. Say
Hey,
your line,
Yuri!
Nathan.
This might be a silly thought, but... the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
She's a little more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
Mannerisms?
Yeah.
Mannerisms.
Mannerisms.
That was like a con.
I'm having trouble reading this as it is.
Wait, so we're... I see.
She remained silent for a moment.
At least we got away from that side.
Yes.
But Nathan, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with him. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Hey.
Oh, wait.
I know, right? Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. Some facts.
Real Bill Gates.
I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you're self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Jesus Christ.
Guess I am more meant. Wait, I guess I'm more meant that it's kind.
Just go. What are you saying?
Oh my god.
Okay, everyone. Let's see if I can actually remember this voice. I think it's about time we start. I just heard you slowly dropping it. Just the chair's lowering with your self-esteem.
Yeah, basically.
I think it's about time we all share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
She releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright.
Alright.
I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
Read.
Yeah.
Read. I guess you don't. I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
No, it's great. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own free time.
Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh.
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much
This is how you're feeling right now, isn't it?
Since I've never really done this before.
Let me just point out, I mentioned that I was thinking of streaming this game, and I kind of explained what it was to Wesley, and he was the one who said, yeah, I want to help you out on that. It wasn't me asking him, he just said that he wanted to. And I think he's really regretting it at this point.
The way you described it didn't sound like this. I'm always off camera, Michael. It's better that way.
It's better. Okay. Did you already finish it?
I already said that.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Those two voices were exactly the same there.
Oh. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poem. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Why is there so much attention to detail?
I guess that's kind of showing the type of people that they are.
You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit.
Yeah, like, so Monica's kind of, like, very precise with everything, and then Sayori just kind of wrote it last minute, I'm guessing. Like, on a piece of loose leaf, just, she forgot or something. And that's what I feel like it's trying to get at there.
They reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags.
Showing that they don't, like...
I do the same myself.
Whoa. Oh boy.
I think the one who complied the most.
The one who complied the most?
Well, hang on, I don't know.
Like the one who we were most similar to there? Like
Which was
who we were matching up with? I mean, it was kind of Yuri and Sayori.
No,
Monica
Yuri
wasn't
and
even
Monica.
an option. No, Monica wasn't even an option on that.
Yeah, she was.
She wasn't in the 3.
Yeah, she was.
No.
She was.
No, because it was...
she was the one that was the depression and stuff.
No, that was Sayori.
No, it wasn't. Sayori wasn't the one.
It was Yuri, Natsuki, and then Sayori.
Oh,
There's a lot of detail in this game, but it's important.
Just guess.
Okay. We'll just go with, like... We'll go with Yuri first because we know that we matched with her.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should
You're
start
completely
with her.
out of the frame.
I know.
Come on.
Hang on. Okay.
Alright.
Yuri seems the most experienced. I already said that.
Oh, you did? I just wanted you to suffer through it again.
I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads a poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud? Sayori is about happiness and sadness. Yuri is about intelligence.
Okay, thanks, Ian.
Okay.
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
You need to, like, actually, like, you're mumbling the words. I can tell that you're just at this point. I'm just trying to avoid being like. Hey, Ian. Hey, Ian actually loves this game. He was the one who was really pushing for me to play it. He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes breath.
Oh wait.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before.
Just some words. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
She stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Okay, I'm done with that. Oh, we've got one of these. No, not doing it. Well, I know that. I just meant, yeah. Trying to mime it so that Wesley doesn't have to talk quite as much. Oof. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I've kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most unnoticeable thing to recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
Oh, yeah. Aiden caught on to the thing that I was catching on to there. I agree, it's cringy for a very long period of time. I don't think I would make it through.
We're ending the stream at 9:30.
No, we're going to 10.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Fine. We'll play like some Cuphead or something on stream after this.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan right now. Cuphead after this.
I already said that.
All right.
Her stammering
sure you don't
is
want to say it
completely
again?
gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also... Free Nate. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
She smiles dreamily. It's a rare opportunity for her.
Hour-and-a-half streams of this game. Would not recommend it. Oh no.
I recommend it. I recommend 5-minute streams of this game, if that. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can't read it.
Alright, let's... A Ghost Under the Light. Alright. Here we go. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe in calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It's deep. It's really deep. Okay. Alright. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking about that at all.
But you took a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting
is pretty.
Pretty bad.
Oh, God. Ah, that was so bad. That's a relief.
Should be.
Also, I like... Oh, that's you.
Also, I like the poem.
Suddenly Nathan has Yuri's voice.
Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
Oh no, are we going to have to read like these super long poems now? I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Since it's our first time sharing. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost Yuri? Because that's really weird. What is this dialogue?
I think it's trying to like get the anime like those like the gasp and stuff like that. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Nathan.
Really? I had no idea. I must have totally missed the point about ghosts and flickering lights.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
It's not a good thing.
Yeah, that's not
that doesn't mean a good thing for you.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem was only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Okay, that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that.
That's impressive.
That's impressive.
Let me start throwing in that. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah.
Nah.
If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, how to be depressed. Yeah, of course.
I'm suddenly really depressed. I learned something about how to be depressed as a whole. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you.
Please don't. Me too.
Oh, we're going to have to go through every single one. I hope that they're not like as long as that. I feel like that's going to be the longest one. I hope so. Want to do Monica next?
Sure.
Hi, Nathan. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Let's just kick out Yuri because she's making me really depressed.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing. I guess I have to.
Every time the main character says it's kind of embarrassing, we just get him. Oh. Don't worry, Nathan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. That's sort of the barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully that's the case with this game.
I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Nathan. I was going, ooh, inside of my head.
We don't even know what we wrote about.
Exactly. Well, we know that we wrote about, like, what were some of the words?
Death, depression,
sadness. Like, we know that we wrote about all those things. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It was really metaphorical. I can't even say that word. How was it metaphorical? I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's it's easy. Oh, that's you.
It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
I noticed.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes to use simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. But allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances.
Oh.
I think it's by like the weekend that you should start to notice something weird is going to happen. Wait, so is it like... Wait, is there a day-by-day thing? Or what? Go ahead and just answer that in chat. Ian. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure.
Oh, wait, no, I'm reading in Yuri's voice again.
I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find out what kind of style suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Yep. The story progresses over periods of days. Okay, so like we're probably going to have like a few more meetings, and then it's going to start getting weird. So, oh no. If it's like this every single day. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You don't look like it. You sound pretty confident.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Oh no.
A hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, I don't read poetry. Oh shoot, that's a long one.
Yeah, exactly. Like it keeps on... Wait, do I have to like drag it down?
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm not reading through it. We want to get through at least this day, I think, before we... If you find this cringy. Oh god. So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Breaking the fourth wall, Monica and the... Oh, we should have read the poem. Wait, so it like breaks the fourth wall.
Huh, it's okay.
So like, is Monica going to be the type of character who just constantly breaks the fourth wall in that case?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so like she's going to be the one who's like messing with us. Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany? What's that?
Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of Wesley just randomly tore off a piece of his phone case.
Oh no, it's just old.
Like rubber on the back of it. Okay, that was random. Okay, maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just keep moving your hand. Go with the flow. That's my advice for today. An epiphany. Thanks for listening. Like, it kind of does break the fourth wall. And just kind of points out in a way. Okay. Thanks for listening. 2 more. And then, yeah, I agree. We'll stop the stream at that point. Nathan, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What, you expect me to actually believe you put an effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? You're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I like to read it. Ooh. Shoot. Painful to think about.
I'd say end the stream at the end of this day. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll go for. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough.
Well... Oh, wait.
Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway.
That just doesn't even make sense.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Knowing me, I probably won't even...
I like that the music changed and everything. Monkeys can climb. Wait, here. Let's read it up close again. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it.
Okay. That's probably the worst one we've read so far.
Yeah. I told you weren't going to like it.
I really don't, but I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I'm honest. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
Oh.
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I totally understand.
But it's nice to think about the simple writing that... Wait. The other nice thing about the simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not.
It's still you.
I decide to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Who should I read my poem to next, Wesley?
I wonder.
I don't know. I mean, like, I could just read it to a chair or something. Chair's probably less embarrassing. This is a good poem, Nathan. Are you sure this is... Are you sure it's your...
Just because say that.
Just because of what...
Of course.
It's not that good.
It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. And that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club.
Yeah,
I'm
not in the club totally because I'm here.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like you said. It's like I said before, Nathan. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
It means a lot.
Trying things like this for other people. That's something only really good people would do.
Thanks.
Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Well, then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Here we go. Yet another poem. Dear sunshine, the way you glow down, the way that you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Okay. No. We're making it through this. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not bad. I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Good job, Michael.
Test, test. That's way too high. That's not the actual mic. Alright, we're going to have a slightly odd mic for the rest of the stream, probably, because that the blue snowball cut out for some reason. But yeah, so just deal with it for the last like few minutes of the stream. That's going to be it, and then we'll have it fixed for next time. Yeah. Sorry about that. Oh no, wrong thing. Which I haven't yet. And Nathan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Suki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Oh, great. You're just... Maybe you're just as jealous... Oh, okay, we're just... Okay, alright. This is... Oh! Okay. Yeah, we're not... It's just... This doesn't involve me. Okay, it's just like... Okay, yeah, let's just skip over all this. Alright, this... Yeah. Trying to get us involved. Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place?
You dragged yourself into this, Wesley.
Yeah. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be...
Help me say it. That's you.
Yes, she glares at me, drying up anywhere ahead in my eye. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. Okay. Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori.
Yeah?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Nathan. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri. Stop. I'm sure she's mean. It's your immaturity that got her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Okay, yeah, it's just going. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri. Yeah, just like, okay. I'm trying to read as much of this as possible, but like, some of it's just like, okay. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, okay. This is like...
Jesus Christ.
It's so much dialogue. Like, I'm so glad that we're skipping at least some of
The
this.
dialogue's weird.
Alright.
Well, this is why Sayori is vice president. I was for the manga. She nods a return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, and that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her. I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
This is a long
Okay.
freaking episode.
And that's the one line that I'm like slightly unsure of again. Like, that makes two of us.
You can count on me.
Yeah, just. Alright.
Well, you get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay.
You guys realize that
Oh,
nobody.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. I'm just kidding. It's about time for us to leave.
Oh, Jesus.
How do you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Heck, now about you? I ain't a hater.
I'm a hater. I should have in the stream.
Believe me, I understand. This game is weird right now. So true.
I think the whole thing's gonna be weird. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing
Oh.
tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Dang it. That's all I have to say. I think to myself, dang it. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And also with newfound determination.
Nathan, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. She beams at me. Truly has been a while since they were going to spend this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier.
Yeah, what do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That was real, and that's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
Of course I do.
I just wanted your opinion. Oh, that's you.
I was wanting your opinion, that's all.
So this was the
I can
second.
see why they make
second.
friends with you.
The second, Ian. Phew. You know, Nathan, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in
The club. Oh, yes.
Alright, okay. And I think
Yes.
everyone really likes you, too.
Yes, I know. That's
Okay. Every day is going to be so much fun.
totally. Huh. So sorry. Concentration,
I
yeah.
think we're both just like so
Sure,
bad.
being friends with everyone is nice, but okay, we'll just have to see what the future holds.
A pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
No, you need a lot of excitement. I feel like this is the last line.
Let's do this.
Yeah! What's the last line? And
No!
with that, we are going to save
Yeah.
that. Okay, so we've saved that. And let's
Let's
go
quit.
to the main
never-
menu. Yes. That is it for this episode. And we won't be doing
That's
this
all.
until next week. Here, get back into the stream here. You keep on like just sliding out. It's
On
tough.
purpose.
It's tough with the setup. But yeah, so like that's going to be it for this episode. The next one's probably going to be next Friday. Do you think?
We'll see.
We'll just like start a Friday sequence. This is the worst part simply because it lasts so long. Yeah. I see that. I hope that it like speeds up a lot from there. But yeah, so anyway, we'll see you guys all in the next stream. I'll also be streaming other things along the way, so like Cuphead, and I'll be trying to find something new to play as well in between. But yeah, that's about it. I am out of the stream now. It wasn't just you. But yeah, that's going to be it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And subscribe if you're new to be able to get notified of new streams and stuff like that. And that's about it. So we'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye. And just kind of wait like this for like 10 seconds because otherwise the stream's just going to cut off in the middle. And this time it's going to like pick up half of our conversation after because we went on too long.
Oh.
So like it's going to just cut off in the middle of the conversation as we just end right here. Oh no, I just turned on studio mode instead. See, it's just going to last longer now, which is just wonderful.